London Guardian headline story today. New scanners break child porn laws. And we have a detailed breakdown of this and show you what the news isn't showing you when they show you blurred and de-resed images on the news of the naked body scanners. They always show you someone with a gun to create the image and the idea that everyone going through the scanners is guilty. That's the subconscious image. And they blur it. But we've gone to the company websites to show what they actually show, and it is down to the pores on your skin. And up on screen, we will post for you some of these images throughout the next hour with Mike Rivero. We also have articles up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com that I'm asking everyone to get. This is so important, ladies and gentlemen. It is so absolutely vital that everyone go to PrisonPlanet.com and get these headline articles. Airports set to become primary peddlers of child porn. Alex Jones calls for mass resistance implementation of body scanners. Why this is being done, this act of supplication, this act of submission, if they can train you to accept this, if they can train you to go along with this and biometrically scan your body and have a biometric image of your body that they can then use with passive scanners on the streets to scan through and get your identity, similar to face scanning. This is globally being done. Also, other headlines at PrisonPlanet.com. Military-industrial complex set to make killing from body scanners. Chertoff, Ridge, all of them making money. Obama pushing it. All of this being introduced. They ordered the scanners a year ago. They're going in this year to all the major airports in the world, in the Western world, 214 in the U.S. They want to make everyone go through them. They admit they're going to do it incrementally. They say so you don't revolt. They even talk about how they're managing you like animals, using psychology on you. It is just unbelievable. It has nothing to do with security. With us for the rest of the hour, joining us from Hawaii, is the man that heads up WhatReallyHappened.com, Mike Rivero. And obviously, Mike, I want to talk about all the different facets of the body scanners first. Then we'll get into all the news on the economy as it implodes and all the numbers come out. It's just devastating, all by design by the banks. We're going to get into government takeover of healthcare, big developments there as they plan to try to pass it in secret in conference. That's U.S. News and World Report. Mike Rivero, does it make your blood boil to know that your wife, your children, your family will all be put in a database, just like they've now declassified everyone for 37 years, has had their blood taken at birth and put in a DNA database? I mean, this is a lawless criminal state, Mike Rivero.
Well, more than that is an indication that this is a government that is deathly afraid of its own population. And you were mentioning earlier that they're trying to manage the public perception of these body scanners in order to avoid a revolt. And that is clearly what they're afraid of. They're not worried about airline bombers. They're not worried about any of this stuff. They are worried that as they push the American people further and further, at some point there's going to be a revolt. So all of this body scanning and all of this database, it is an attempt by the government to reassure itself that it is still in control of the population of the United States of America. I think they may be spinning a self-destructive fantasy. I think there's simply too much data for them to manage. I mean, this whole crotch bomber with his Fruit of the Boom underwear proves they've got the data, but they can't get anything meaningful out of it. Everybody's saying, oh, yes, we knew he was out there. There was indications this and all this. Now there's a fight between Great Britain and the United States over who had the information and who dropped the ball. And basically, they're drowning in the wealth of all of this data. Now, I don't like being put in databases. I don't like being scanned. But I think the bottom line is they're collecting so much data on everybody, they can't manage it. They've got a huge data management
stay there.
problem.
Well, clearly they staged the event to begin with to simultaneously launch their new war against Yemen, and as well as North Africa, and to sell their body scanners that they announced that day.